Hi, I'm DMAC, and in this video, we're going to learn a little bit about HTML meta tags, how to create a sitemap, and how to submit a sitemap to Google to get it to crawl your website and increase your rankings on Google search. So we're going to start off by going into our HTML page. So we're going to add a couple of meta tags up here. So we're going to add a meta tag, and this one's going to have the name of a description. So the description is an overall description of like what is your web page about. So we'll say the content for this is programming tutorials by DMAC. We're going to add another one now for keywords. So our keywords are going to allow us to have different search keys. So when people search for, say, HTML, CSS, and things like that, it will find our web page. So we're going to add a name equal to keywords. And the content. So I'm going to say HTML, CSS, web development, programming tutorials, free tutorials. So the last one that I'm going to do is I'm going to add one more meta tag, and this time it's going to be author. So this is going to let people know who created our website. So I will say DMAC. Okay, so now that we have some basic meta tags, we're going to go ahead and create a sitemap. So we'll switch over to Google Chrome, and we're going to go to the XML sitemaps.com. So there are lots of free sitemap generators. I'm just going to use this one. It's the first one that comes up on Google. So I'm going to create a sitemap for my custom website, which is dmac.dev, and hit the start. So what this will do is it's going to create a sitemap. So it's going to be an XML file, and it's just going to contain like a list of all of the pages within my website. So these are the public pages that I want Google to crawl. So we'll download the sitemap, and we're going to stick it into the root directory of our project. So as you can see in here, we just have a single page application. So it has the main page location. Now, the more pages you have that are public, obviously these will all be included in there. If you have pages that are not public, it will not generate those. So now that we have the sitemap in there, we can go ahead and commit our code. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to switch over and go to search.google.com. So from here, we're going to be able to set our custom domain up with Google. So we need to verify that we own this domain. So I am going to go ahead and put in my dmac.dev domain and hit continue. So we then need to set a record to prove that we own this. So we're going to go ahead and copy this text record, and we will switch over to our DNS provider. So we'll go over to Google Domains, which is where I have mine hosted. If your domain is on GoDaddy or whatever it is, just head on over to there and go into your DNS settings. So within here, I'm going to create a new DNS record. So I'll hit manage custom records. I will create a new record. So this record is going to be of type text. We're going to paste in the site, and I'm going to leave the host blank. Now, depending on the provider that you're with, you might need to add an @ in here. For Google domains, though, I leave it blank. So I'm going to hit save. I'm going to switch back to the Google Search Console and hit the verify button. So Google will now go off, make a request to my website and verify that that record is on the website and that I own it. So we'll go over to the property now, and from here there's quite a few things that we can do. So you can see like the overall performance, you can see some traffic, you can see which pages and things have been indexed. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the Sitemap tab. So we'll just check our website. So we've got dmac.dev. So our sitemap should be at the root directory. So that'll be sitemap.xml. We can confirm that that is working. So we'll copy that URL over and we will add that into the new sitemap. And it was successfully submitted. It will then usually take a day or two before Google properly crawls the website, and then your rankings on Google should start to go up and you should be able to search and find it. Thanks for watching this tutorial. If you found this helpful and want to watch more content like it, why not like and subscribe to my channel?